So today we got everybody's favorite web slinger going up against Weapon X, the Living Weapon Wolverine. Who wins? Well, let's find out. Peter Parker was bitten by a radioactive spider as a teenager, granting him spider-like powers. After the death of his Uncle Ben, which he could have prevented, Peter learned that with great power comes great responsibility. Swearing to always protect the innocent from harm, Peter Parker became the Amazing Spider-Man. Peter has the proportionate strength of a spider and is able to lift over 10 tons easily. He's able to go toe-to-toe with villains like Venom and Rhino, and has even held his own against Iron Man and Hulk. When in stressful situations, Spider-Man is able to lift much more, even supporting the Daily Bugle at one point, and he stopped an airplane before. Spider-Man has incredible durability and is able to easily withstand blows from Hulk and Rhino, buildings collapsing on him, and even the explosion from hand grenades. Peter is so tough that he once tensed his abdominal muscles against a trained boxer, and the boxer ended up breaking his hand. However, Spider-Man isn't nearly as durable to penetrative forces, and they can still be hurt by knives and bullets. He possesses the speed, agility, and reflexes of a spider, and really, this is probably one of Spider-Man's greatest assets. He's been described as fast as machine gun fire, and can move faster than the human eye can follow, and he's been described as the most agile character in the Marvel Universe and can easily dodge bullets and projectiles. One of Spider-Man's most famous abilities is his spider sense, which kind of functions as a sixth sense of sorts. It allows him to sense when danger is incoming. The spider sense plus his speed, agility, and reflexes make Spider-Man nearly impossible to hit. Peter has the ability to crawl along walls and other surfaces, and this ability also allows him to hold several tons with a single finger. Peter's most famous equipment are his web shooters, which he can use as a means of transportation, ensnaring opponents, and shooting small web bullets. He's an excellent fighter and was trained by Shang-Chi, a unique form of martial arts that perfectly utilizes his spider powers called the Way of the Spider. Then in the other corner, we have Wolverine. A long-lived mutant with the rage of a beast and the soul of a samurai, James Logan Hallett's past is filled with blood, war, and betrayal. Possessing an accelerated healing factor, enhanced senses, and bone claws in his hands, that along with his skeleton are coated in adamantium, Wolverine is the ultimate weapon. Logan possesses superhuman strength, as he's been able to swing tree trunks like baseball bats, held an elevator with just one hand, and he's even punched into solid steel before. Wolverine is also incredibly agile, and possesses enhanced reflexes and speed, being able to dodge point-blank bullets, machine gun fire, and has even attacked faster than the human eye can follow. He's got incredible senses, many times better than the human, and can even surpass most animals. He can see in complete darkness, hear over incredible distances, taste pheromones in the air, fight blindfolded by just hearing, and is the best tracker in the Marvel Universe. He's also incredibly durable, thanks in large part to his adamantium skeleton and healing factor, and has withstood punches from Hulk, Thor, Thing, and Wonder Man. And let's just talk about Logan's healing factor for a second here. This mutant ability allows him to heal from virtually any injury at an incredibly fast rate, and I do mean any injury. He's regrown missing limbs, organs, and has even regenerated from just skeleton before. But not only that, but his healing factor also prevents nerve strikes from working effectively, because his healing bypasses the effect virtually instantaneously. Wolverine possesses 3-foot-long claws on each hand, which are coated in adamantium, and can slice through anything, even harming Hulk, Thor, and most impressively, Thanos the Mad Titan. Logan has been trained in a variety of different martial arts, mastering 28 different forms of Kung Fu alone, and is one of the greatest fighters in the Marvel Universe. He's taken down Iron Fist, Shang-Chi, and Deadpool, and even helped to train Black Widow and Kitty Pryde. On top of that, Logan has been gifted with an incredible strategic and tactical mind that's even been compared to a highly advanced computer. So who wins? Well, let's break it down. Now, in terms of physicality, Spider-Man definitely has the advantage here. He's a whole lot stronger than Wolverine, and definitely faster and more agile. But to be fair, you could probably bring up times where Wolverine has fought against the Hulk before, who is obviously stronger than Spider-Man and Wolverine. Logan has been able to dodge bullets and is fast enough to blitz opponents before. But let's really take a look at that. There's no argument against Wolverine battling against opponents who are stronger than Peter. I mean, he's clearly done it. And it's all because of his durability and healing factor that allows him to stay in those fights. But it's his speed that I really want to focus on here. Spider-Man has consistently been shown to be faster than Wolverine, and while Logan has dodged attacks before, he gets hit all the time by things and people that aren't that fast. Then we're going to talk about Wolverine's healing factor and durability. His healing factor is probably his greatest asset in this fight, and will allow him to withstand most any attack that Peter can throw his way. In terms of fighting skill, I would actually get the edge of Spider-Man. He's trained in the way of the spider by Shang-Chi, which perfectly utilizes Peter's spider powers, and he's a great martial artist. Wolverine definitely has more fighting knowledge. I mean, he knows 28 different forms of Kung Fu alone, and if he's actually using his skill, he's a better fighter. But here's the only problem with that. Wolverine seems to rely a lot more on instinct than his skill, and he will rush headlong into bullets or go into berserker rage, even though he has incredible fighting ability. Even though Spider-Man knows fewer martial arts, he's a lot more consistent in his fighting ability. So how do I see this fight playing out? Well, here's the thing. Wolverine can beat Peter, but he is specifically designed for close combat. With his claws and healing factor, he might be the best possible hero at close range. But Spider-Man knows this, and so he's going to be doing everything he can to create distance. And Peter definitely has the ability to keep range in between them, as he's got his speed, agility, and his web shooters. And even in close combat, Spider-Man has the ability to dodge most all of Wolverine's attacks, and his spider sense is going to really help with that too. It might take Peter a while to knock Wolverine out because of his healing factor, but I think he has the ability to do it, or he can use his webbing to immobilize Wolverine and win that way. At the end of the day, Wolverine is just outmatched here, and I'll believe that Spider-Man wins. But what do y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts, so sound off in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe button for videos just like this one every single day.